Welcome back again to today's broadcast. Finally, the United States of America, Donald Trump, he has come back with a heavy blow on the issue concerning this Christian genocide that is going on in Nigeria. You know, the first time that he thought that he has wiped out these terrorists, these bandits, and Boko Haram that is going around everywhere, buying people everywhere in Nigeria. The first time he thought that he has already finished them. That is why he sent his soldier out of Nigeria, and then Tinubu was celebrating. But during in our channel throughout last week, we off send you a video concerning how the United Nations (UN) how they are debating on the issue concerning Christian genocide in Nigeria and what that is going on in Nigeria, and the main reason why Donald Trump bring back their soldier out of Nigeria. But now, as it is, they have now taken another dimension concerning what is really happening in Nigeria. In this video, this brother you are seeing is a U.S. congressman. So he said a lot of things, and also their documents. This Bangladesh is going to explain to us a lot of things that is going on right now in U.S. and how Donald Trump is now coming back for the second turn against these bandits that is going on in Nigeria, and how they are buying Christians everywhere in the country. Mostly the issue of division that is also rocking Nigeria. You are going to hear it in this video. Don't skip any part of it, because the video is full of a lot of things and a lot of things. So I will allow you to watch it as you're about to watch. Like, subscribe, and make sure you share it for everyone to see things going on in the country.
Finally, don't land. The latest action where Donald Trump, the United States of America, don't take against Nigeria government just to end the genocide, my people, it had finally landed, and it go shock you to hear the detail of this action, whether it worth it or not. All the full detail is there inside this video, including what the Deputy Prime Minister, Dr. Ngozi have to say concerning this very action where Donald Trump take against Tinubu's regime. Greetings, my wonderful people. Today is 16th of July 2026, and I am back again with a follow-up update concerning what Donald Trump, the United States of America, their latest action to end the Christian genocide going on in Nigeria, including what Deputy Prime Minister Dr. Ngozi have to say concerning Donald Trump's action. So I would advise anyone that is watching this video to watch it to the very end, so that you'll be able to understand what this action is all about, so that you'll be able to tell me your mind in the comment section whether this action worth it or not, whether it go work or not. Let us get straight to what they said. So guys, just a quick recap. Remember that in the morning, the first video I brought concerning Weti Trump, them saying that they are back again to end Christian genocide in the morning. Remember that Rep. Raimo promised that this time around that they are coming with a heavy action to end the whole thing, so that the Christians in Nigeria will be saved again. This is the follow-up update. So I'm going to be reading this update from 3 different Nigeria news media, so that we can be able to understand, because everyone explained their own with different English. I just want all of us to understand what just happened, or what this the latest action means to Nigeria. So according to the cable reported that the U.S. reps pass a bill to withhold all the assistance to Nigeria until the terror attacks are discussed. Members of the U.S. House of Representatives have agreed to an amendment bill that would increase withholding of assistance to Nigeria from 50% to 100% until the West African nation take effective steps to prevent and respond to violence within its territory. That right now, that the U.S. lawmaker, that they have passed a bill which almost all of them voted towards this particular bill. And what did this bill mean? Be say 50 to 100% of the assistant U.S aid ego ha na-enye Nigeria every year in every sector, both in health sector, in every other sector, agricultural sector. They used to give them money that they are going to withhold 50 to 100% of that fund until Nigeria is ready to end the genocide going on in their country, because they know if Nigeria decide to end the genocide, this very administration of Tinubu, they can do that. Remember that they were once in Nigeria, so I believe with all the investigation they made when they were in the country, they have found that Tinubu administration can end this genocide if he wish to. You understand? If you really want to end it, he can end it. So that withholding it, like punishing Nigeria, in order to force them to do the needful. You understand? Do not worry. By the time we read all these articles, you will fully understand some other shocking news there where they stated today. Just pay attention. Why we unmask this news one after the other. Gregory Stube, who represent Florida's 17th Congressional District in the House, proposed the amendment on Wednesday. Still the same update. This is how Parallel Facts take report them. American taxpayer money should never backroll government that enables Christian genocide. Congressman Stube backed the total blockage of U.S aid to Tinubu's administration. If look at Parallel Facts, you will discuss all this. Do you see what he said? He said the American taxpayer money and every year on different sectors will not be given to an administration, Tinubu's administration, that enables Christian genocide. Now Tinubu administration had deserved American enyemaka na-enyetere Nigeria every year, that they didn't deserve it because of the Christian genocide that they are sponsoring, backing up in their country. So guys, let us look deep into the detail of this particular update in the America Kuruketa. Then, after hearing the detail, we will hear from Dr. Ngozi Arabueze what she has to say concerning this latest action of Donald Trump against Nigeria. Sahara reporter gave us the full detail about this update. According to Sahara, they said U.S. House backed the amendment to withhold all the aid to Nigeria until Christians are protected. As you can see, this update came out today, July 16, 2026, and it says the United States House of Representatives has passed a spending bill that would condition half of Americans' assistance to Nigeria on the country's measurable efforts to protect Christians from religiously motivated violence, in a move that could significantly reshape U.S. Nigeria relations if legislation becomes law. The provision is contained in the fiscal year 2027 National Security, Department of State and Related Programs, a Population Act championed by Republican Congressman Larry M. Moore, who said that the measure aligns with President Donald Trump's American First foreign policy agenda. The House also approved an amendment by Republican Congressman Greg Stube seeking to further tightening the legislation by withholding 100% of U.S. aid to Nigeria until the Nigeria government meets the bill's condition on protecting Christians and addressing religious violence in the country. Announcing the development, Stube said in a post on X, "My amendment to withhold 100% of U.S. aid to Nigeria until its government stops the slaughter of Christians has passed." Now passed, got the bill already. That the bill have already been passed. American taxpayers should never bankroll government that turn a blind eye while Christians are adopted, tortured, and murdered. That American no fit use their taxpayer money to bankroll a government that turn a blind eye while Christians, their citizens, are adopted, tortured, and by. Let's continue. I just want to wrap it up, then I go play the video of the man. After hearing from the man, we go hear directly from our Deputy Prime Minister, Dr. Ngozi Arabueze, what she said concerning these very updates. Tinubu further argued that foreign assistance should not be released until recipient government prove that they are willing and able to protect vulnerable populations and confront terrorism. Foreign aid should never be a reward for failure, he added. Chai, Muka, Naman you be. Meanwhile, Congressman Moore said that the legislation seeks to hold the Nigerian government accountable for persistent attacks on Christian communities, particularly violence attributed to armed Fulani groups, while also strengthening U.S. oversight of foreign assistance. The legislation also provides funding for police training and accountability initiatives in Nigeria, while directing the U.S. State Department to report to Congress and the President on additional measures needed to end the targeted violence against Christians in the country. So guys, you've seen the latest action that they have taken so far. Maybe more updates about this will still come out as the days goes by, and they said that they are still open, that any of the congressmen should go and they should go home and do plus and minus, any other means, any other method they feel that they are going to use to come in Nigeria and put an end to the genocide. They should bring it back to Donald Trump and also to the Congress House. They should come and discuss it with the U.S. Congress. So guys, I'm going to allow you to hear directly from this said Congressman, Gregory Stube, who stood his ground and said, no more U.S. aid to Nigeria until Nigeria do the needful, end the genocide. After hearing from him, we'll go hear people's reaction. Deputy Prime Minister Dr. Ngozi Obasanjo's reaction about this.
Speaker, I rise in strong support for my amendment to increase the withholding threshold for assistance to Nigeria from 50% to 100%, while keeping in place benchmarks that demand Nigeria take effective steps to address the violence and persecution that continue to devastate the country. Nigeria has faced a horrific wave of violence that its corrupt government has failed to address. For years, and especially in recent months, Christians and other religious minorities in Nigeria have been subjected to violence and terrorism at the hands of extremists operating with impunity. Christian women and girls continue to be abducted, assaulted, tortured, and killed. Their churches are burned, and entire communities are erased. If the aid conditions included in the bill are important enough to withhold half of all the funding to the Nigerian government, then they are important enough to withhold all of the funding. The generosity of our taxpayers is a reflection of the American values we hold so firmly. Never should we allow their hard-earned tax dollars to be funneled to corrupt regimes that fail to uphold religious freedom, fail to adequately confront terrorism, and fail to protect the innocent from persecution. So why are we rewarding a government that fails to meet such a basic obligation? This amendment is simple. It does not remove the aid conditions in the bill, but only strengthens such conditions. But most importantly, it upholds a principle that all recipients of American taxpayer assistance should follow, that they must prove they are willing and able to respond to violence before receiving any funding. Simply put, meet the standard before receiving support. That is the accountability the American taxpayer deserves. Foreign aid should never be a reward for failure. So as our national debt is fast approaching $40 trillion, why on earth are we still allowing ourselves to go further into debt by rewarding corrupt foreign governments that tolerate terrorism within their borders? When churches are burned, women and girls are abducted, and terrorists operate with near impunity, that is not merely an internal disturbance, it is a direct assault on the freedoms our nation claims to defend, which our foreign assistance must reflect and uphold. This is not about punishing the Nigerian people. It is about demanding accountability for their government's complacency and ensuring that our foreign aid is leveraged to defend, reflect, and uphold American values. Even the underlying bill recognizes the Nigerian government's failure to meet the standard, yet it still allows for half of the funding to be released anyways. My amendment withholds all funds until they meet basic standards. Accountability can never be divided, nor should we allow anyone to exploit the generosity of the American taxpayer. I urge my colleagues to uphold accountability in our foreign aid spending and to vote for my amendment. I reserve.
Now, when we don't hear the updates, we don't hear from the man, the question remains, do you think that this very strategy is going to trigger, is going to motivate, or is going to enforce Tinubu's government to end the genocide going on in Nigeria? Please drop your opinion in the comment section. Let us see reactions coming from Deputy Prime Minister Dr. Ngozi Orebeze on this update, including what other people don't talk. So this is how Dr. Ngozi reacted to this very update. According to her, she said, "Congratulations, the United States of Biafra Christian nation wins big again. Nothing can stop the absolute collapse of the terrorist state of Nigeria, with its terrorist political parties and the politicians like Peter Obi, Bianca Ono Ojukwu, Tinubu, Christopher Musa, Peter Mba, Akpabio, Waisin Wike, Charles Soludo, Hope Uzodinma, and the rest of them. No sane leader invests in a country that reintegrates and rehabilitates non-terrorists into its military and police." So you can see that Dr. Ngozi Orebeze, she's actually happy with this update because she believes that with this update, Haji Tinubu very, very well, that they're holding Tinubu administration very tight on their neck, and with this, they can be able to do their bidding, which is ending the Christian genocide going on in Nigeria. She's not the only one that is happy about this update. So many Nigerians, so many Biafrans are actually happy. Let me share with you some of reactions, and trust me, some of them made sense. There are some points that they made here that made me to bring it here so that we can see, read it out, look deep into it. Then you go drop me your opinion, whether you believe that this move where Donald Trump made today, whether it go yet fruit over Christian genocide in Nigeria. The first person here said, "Thanks so much, Congressman Rep. Primo, for all you do and doing for Nigeria, more especially the persecuted Christian. We love and appreciate you, and I believe and do know that history will be kind to you. Thank you. Thank you so much, and God bless you, sir." The second said, "May God continue to bless, protect, and preserve you always for all you have done and have been doing to protect persecuted Christians in Nigeria." This person here said, "Any country that is supporting Nigeria is a terrorist country, and whosoever that are waiting for the change of the zoo Nigeria is wasting their time." This person not really believe, say, this thing where the U.S. did free end the Christian genocide. Let's continue. This person here have an entire opinion differently from what other people they talk. They said they should support Biafra freedom from Nigeria. That's exactly what I want to hear. This person here said something different. This person said, "Nigerians, you cannot rise up to challenge evil. You are waiting for a white man to do it for you, and tomorrow you will say, God created all men equal. Rubbish. The whites are your God." And this person here said, "Toothless bulldog, plenty talk with no action. You people are just useless." I don't want to pronounce it right because of YouTube guideline. "I pray that the hopeless and cowardly Nigerians can rise up for a revolution. There is no other way, but they won't because they are trapped in a British zoo. What an abomination of a country." My people, in as much that many people believe that this very step that the U.S. took against Nigeria government is going to make them, in fact, it's going to force them to do the needful. But I don't know why I'm having doubts about this, because knowing the kind of people these people be, more especially Tinubu's administration, I don't think, this is my own personal opinion, I don't think that this thing is going to have any effect on Tinubu's government. I don't think it's going to make them to step up and end this Christian genocide, because they know their sponsor very well. And I believe in Hannah Party's way gonna be his business. They are making money. Okay, look at what happened in Oyo State. Look at the drama upon drama, to the point that Oyo State governor have to write to UN. Yes, so in case you never see that update, Governor of Oyo State, Seyi Makinde, wrote to United Nations that they should enter Nigeria. They should come and investigate the kidnap what happened in Oyo State. That is not sure that na pure kidnap, because the way they see everything, it be like saying a script. they play. For a sitting governor to be saying this thing, are you telling me that he's not happy that those innocent children are back? But I believe he don't do plus and minus for him to be saying this thing. So, my people, this is my own doubt. This is my own opinion. Please, I don't know what to think. If you believe that this can help, chicken now wetin we dey pray for? Anything wey go end this massacre wey dey go on in Nigeria, na human being ka a na-asụ ka anụ, ka a na-egburi egbu ka ọkụkọ every day. So tell me what you think in the comment section about the latest action wey Donald Trump don take against Nigeria government. Do you think it's going to have any effect on them or not? Drop your opinion, because I'll be going under the comments to read what you wrote in the comment section.
Oh yes, this is a very powerful news, very, very powerful news coming from the US. No matter whatever that is going on in Nigeria, I believe and I know that the world, the global power, that they are seeing it. No matter how the Tinubu government, how Nigerian government paints everything to become white, to look as if everywhere is okay, they look as if there is nothing that is happening in the country. We believe that the world power, that they are seeing it. If they can talk the issue of Nigeria to this extent in Congress House, meaning that the Tinubu is sitting on a very hot seat, just that whatever that happened, the way that they are corrupt and the way Nigerian government is so corrupt to the extent that no matter whatever the world power say, they can never even touch of it, and they can never even shake them, because they are still on the money. So they believe that with their money and with their everything, they can do everything. And if the US is giving Nigeria such kind of money to aid and for other things, and that same money they are using it to rehabilitate Boko Haram, to rehabilitate terrorists, and also to do a lot of evil things, and they will not even use it to do those things that they are giving them the money for. It means that there is something that is wrong somewhere, because every day they will keep telling us that they are fighting terrorists, they are fighting Boko Haram, but at the end we are not seeing the good results. We are not seeing it. Once any foreign country is coming in to fight or to help them to encounter this terrorism, the next thing you'll be hearing that Gumi will start claiming that Nigeria is a sovereign nation, that nobody, no country should come in, that everybody that is when I want to come into the country, that the person should go out, that Nigeria is a sovereign nation. But once it gets to issue of money, they will collect it. They will not tell them that Nigeria is a sovereign nation, that they should not give them money, that Nigeria is a sovereign nation. What they use the money for is to rehabilitate Boko Haram terrorists back to the society, and to look for a place where they can fight against Simon Ekpa and the Nnamdi Kanu. That is what they use the money for. As for the poor people that is in Nigeria, those money is not for them. Every day Nigeria is going down into poverty every day. Every day poverty is rocking everywhere, every blessed day. If you go down to the poverty index of Nigeria, Nigeria is ranking number one, as in the most poverty country in the world. They are ranking top. And then if you come to the economy of the country, they are claiming that Nigeria is growing, their economy, their GDP is increasing. But as for the poor people in the country, they are not seeing any proof. They are not seeing anything. Rather, they are seeing it with their flesh, with their blood, and with other things, by buying them this issue of terrorism. Anybody they see, they take their unalive, and if they come to your community, you did not give them money, they unalive you, even though you give them money. A country where terrorists collect tax from the citizen, it means that that country have no sovereignty anymore. But at the end, I will be telling you that Nigeria is a sovereign nation, that they will not allow US to come in and to destroy those things. American going back, Donald Trump bringing back their soldier back to US. Well, I believe and we know that they don't understand what is really going on in the country. That is why that they pay them the 500 million US dollar. Tinubu went to Washington to lobby them. It is what they thought that everything is okay. That is why they send back their soldier back to the US. They don't know that in fact they have not even touched anything. That the killing that is going on in Nigeria it is even times two more than what they are hearing before. But now we believe that things is changing. Things is changing. The mistake that they did the first time, that I know that they will not do it again. They will not do it again because this Tinubu government, they are ready to bribe anybody with any type of money to make sure that the thing that is happening to Nigerian Christians, that they are not hearing it outside of the country. That is, they are ready to do it, and that is what they are doing. In fact, a lot is going on in the country. A lot is going on, but we thank God that at least we're more, and at least the word power and the other people that they are talking concerning the thing that is happening. I would like your comment down below what you think about the whole thing going on. Comment down below, like, subscribe, and share for everyone to see the thing that is happening in the country. So thank you for watching.